about my brothers and me. We don't have a pedigree, but we're brothers. We might follow different dreams. We might play on different teams. Where it counts behind the scenes, we're brothers. Life is full of stress and strife. You lose a lover, leave a wife. A brother's a brother for all your life, but we're brothers. Shook to life.
Good! Yeah. That's it. It's funny! It's good! It's good!
I can't stand it, I can't stand it, I can't stand it.
Donald, you seem to be somewhat miffed.
I wrote a play.
You finished your play? That's great.
Yes, but the theatrical producers I've sent it to won't read it, and I can't stand it.
Well, if you can't stand it, I expect somebody else to read it.
Not the reason they won't read it. They won't read it because it's an unsolicited manuscript.
No producer will read that play?
Actually, one producer will read it for $50.
Hell, I'll read it for 20.
Not your kind of thing, Lou. It doesn't have any pictures.
Okay, 30.
Donald, what do you have to pay?
Well, this guy's a professional producer. He reads it and gives you a written critique.
If he likes it, will he do it?
I guess he's produced a lot of plays.
Then send it in.
Oh, I can't. It'd be like paying for sex.
So?
Wait a minute. Here. Now you didn't pay for it, I did. Consider it an investment.
Well, I guess, Thank you, Clifford. You're a good friend.
And I'll bet you're a good playwright. That was very sweet of you. Hey, it's the kind of hairpin I am.
You know, Joe, there's one thing you never understood about Cliffy.
What's that?
He just robbed you. That was your money.
Well, I think we did it this time.
I tell you, Donald, I love going shopping with you. It's like watching Nureyev dance.
I appreciate your help.
Got some really lovely things. And some very peculiar.
Well, I am tired of seeing Silvio win the velvet spike costume romp.
This year, the theme is people who talk funny. I'm going as Henry Kissinger with a mustache.
So, what do you think?
I saw Silvio practice walking on his knees. I think he's going as Dr. Ruth. How do I look?
Adorable. I still can't tell who you're supposed to be, though.
Meryl Streep. I just can't decide on the accent.
Oh, it might come to you if you get into the costume.
Yeah. You know, if it really works, maybe Robert Redford will come wash my hair.
Cliff, is this mine or Donald's?
Yours, too butch.
How'd you like to wear this hanger for a retainer?
I'm sorry, I was kidding. It's Donald's.
No, you know it is mine.
Are you Donald Maltby?
No.
Then get out of my way. Are you Donald Maltby?
No?
Good, stick around. Where is he? Where is that genius boy?
Who are you?
Who wants to know?
I'm Cliff Waters. This is Kelly Halls. We're friends of Donald's.
Oh, sure. Now that I'm going to make him famous, you'll come out of the woodwork, huh?
Look, maybe you better tell us who you are.
Mel Roth, theatrical producer. I'm a hell of a dancer.
I'll say.
Well?
Meryl Streep, out of that.
Donald, this is Mel Roth, the producer.
And you are Donald Maltby, the playwright.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're Shaw. You're Williams. You're Beckett. You're wearing a dress.
I don't normally.
Good, you shouldn't.
You really like my play?
I have never been more excited.
I hope not. Mr. Roth, this may strike you as a little odd.
Nonsense, odd. On Ted Koppel, it could be odd. At a Bacchus audition, couldn't hurt.
Come, go take it off, then we can
That's off stage. I'll see, nay, taste. Always taste. So, are we single or what, Toots?
Hold it.
You touched me?
Look, Mr. Roth, this is very important to my friend, and... Look, I don't want to insult you, but...
Am I legitimate?
I wouldn't put it that way.
No.
No, I was going to ask if you're a phony.
Because I am flamboyant.
Flamboyant? You make Donald look like David Eisenhower.
Sit down, please. Please, make yourself at home anywhere. This looks nice. Here, sit. Nice. Good, here. Move it. All right. Look, I deal in dreams. Larger than life. Your friend has a dream. It could be an important dream. Dreams separate us from the animals. They make us human. I have to convince people to put money into these dreams. I have to convince them that their money will make these dreams come to life. And a vision becomes words. Words become actions. Tint of color in light. Cast of light on a stage. An actor alone in a cone of light becomes life. Life.
That was beautiful. Do you really think I'm a playwright?
You wrote a play? That's an early warning sign. And it could be an important one. And it's current. It's about gay men. Gay men are very hot.
I've always thought so.
And you thought that Donald's play was so good that you had to rush right over?
That's right, and I got a rich backer sailing for Europe tonight. Get your coat, quick, please.
You really think he'll like my play?
My theatrical instincts have never been wrong, not even about Al Pacino's nose job.
Al Pacino had a nose job?
Of course not. And now you know who to thank for that. Now, come on, let's go. Where's out?
This is out.
Here?
This is out.
Out here, okay.
Yeah. Lock up when you guys leave.
Lock up when you guys leave.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Clear the decks. Incoming.
Hey, Donald.
Hi, Don. How are you?
Exhausted. I don't know what's holding up my shorts because last night I danced my butt off.
I thought you had another backers audition.
I did, but it turned into dancing with the widow Gundminson. Who? Picture Tommy Newsom with less hair and a light mustache.
Donald, I don't know about this, but a lot of what Mel's got you doing sounds a little shady to me.
It made her happy. She loves to dance. Made me promise that if she lost any more hair, I'd teach her to spin on her head.
So you really want to get this play in?
Mel says he's got to be in rehearsal by next week.
Hey, Uncle Chris, Daddy, Donald.
Hey, Tim.
How's showbiz?
I'll be honest, everything about it is not appealing.
I want to be in a movie.
It's not a movie, it's a play.
Sure, now, but I want to be in the movie. I'm going for the big bucks. I don't want points, I'm talking gross.
Tony, you can't act.
And Molly Ringwald's got fat lips.
What does that have to do with anything?
She's a star.
That's part of her look.
Fine. I'll go hit myself in the mouth with a shovel. I'm taking a drink. My career just ended.
I can't believe it. You're an artist. Oh, well. I was worried.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm Dexter Schwab. I'm a big fan. And when I heard that you were the inspiration for Mel's play, I said, Mel, you got my money.
Me?
Him?
Didn't you tell me you were looking at his shoe and he gave you the $50?
Yeah.
Don't quibble with art, man.
Dexter, look at you. You're right. You are. You are taller than Joe the Stone. I told you. I don't get it down. You got the jack?
Tom, I'm going to introduce you to Linda Hunt. She's a personal friend of mine. You're going to love her.
Mel will straighten it out. He'll give him the play to read, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Hi, Donald. Hi. I'd like to have a conversation with you.
Ooh, why so formal? I feel like I'm on Barbara Walters.
Yeah, well, you may not want to hear this. It's about Mel.
What is it with you people?
Well, I did some checking around, and he has produced a few shows. A couple of them were even hits. But I don't think that was his fault.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he just doesn't have the best reputation. Look, Mel knows what he's doing.
If people want to see something in my play that appeals to them, why disillusion them? They can read it. If they choose not to, that's their business. What's the difference? We're not stealing. We're not selling more shares than we have. And when the play's a success, they'll all make money. No one's getting hurt.
You really don't think so?
Did you know that the backers of the Fantastics got 2,000 times their money back?
But how often does that happen?
Maybe you don't have any faith in my play.
Donald, you know I believe in you.
Do you? Look, Mel is thrilled with the way the play is going. The director says it can't miss. Who am I to doubt them? Who are you?
I'm your friend. I just don't want to see you go into this with your eyes closed.
Maybe I am closing an eye, Cliff. But this is my dream. You have to close your eyes to dream.
Ah, there you are. Quick, I got a back of the limo out there. I want you to meet. Excuse me, Cliff. Now, look, I don't know, but somehow he got the impression that you were a wounded war veteran.
Mr. Roth, I won't lie.
I wouldn't ask.
What did you do that for?
Limp, run, limp, run.
In short, Mr. Maltby's play was produced in the worst way possible. The lights were on and the audience could see it.
Oh, go away or I'll make you watch one of my plays.
Donald, what are you doing?
I'm going to drown myself. You know, if you get champagne bubbles up your nose, it's kind of like sex. Really bad sex.
Donald, everybody's waiting for you at the point after. All your backers. Got to go to the opening night party.
It's like asking a bear to go to a shooting gallery. Although after the play, there was one guy yelling, "Author, author."
He was yelling, "Awful, awful." What did you expect? It stunk.
Philip Habib. You should join the diplomatic corps.
Come on, Donald, you know what I mean. Look, I couldn't even judge if your play was any good. Couldn't hear most of the lines. Half the actors were mumbling.
The director said they were going for realism. They didn't want to use a stage voice.
They were talking to their shoes. Thought the first act was about a cobbler.
Okay, the staging was a bit faulty.
What about the lack of sex?
They were minimalistic.
Fire Island was represented by a potted ficus.
If you get picky, you'll find fault with everything.
Come on, Donald, you're doing the same thing you did with all of Mel's backers auditions. You're rationalizing and mitigating.
Mitigating?
Mitigating? I go to college, you know.
It doesn't mean you know everything. Mel said he was trying to...
Stop it.
He
giving me excuses for what Mel did. You're right. I should have known Mel was a fake. The biggest expense in the budget was his salary. I think he hired the actors by blind bids. And that director, Mel didn't even have to pay him. The state did. He's on the prison work release.
No. I don't know what he got arrested for, but judging from the staging, it wasn't a moving violation.
Okay, I admit I let Mel fool me. Are you happy or go away and leave me alone?
No, because it wasn't Mel that fooled you, and you know that.
I do know that. I had some responsibility. It was me, my ego, my pride, whatever. I turned my back on what I knew was not right. But it was so easy because I wanted to be proud. Cliff, I'm not proud.
Donald, I'm proud of you. Took a man to admit that. But there's more.
I know. To go to the party and face the backers.
Come on out, Maltby, you bum.
We gotta hurry. The early reviews are coming in.
Doc, I gotta tell you, I thought I was gonna be bored and confused by that play, but I loved it, and I understand it completely.
Oh, my God, it was worse than I thought.
Donald, be proud.
I don't understand this.
We thought you weren't coming. Do you like my new wig?
It's very nice.
Do you want to try it on?
Maybe later. Mrs. Goodmanson, I came to tell you, to tell everyone, you're going to lose your money.
I figured as much. It's a tax write-off.
Aren't you upset? The critics hated the play.
Oh, they hated Mozart's Marriage of Figaro the first time it was performed.
That's true.
Of course, that was different. That was good.
There you are. What is going on here?
A party? Where were you? How dare you not come? I paid up front for this.
Mel, we cheated these people.
How did what?
Out of a good play, which is what they thought they invested their money in.
Mrs. Goodmanson invested a few dollars so she could mingle with theater folk, so that she would have more interesting things to do in the evenings. When she reached her golden years, instead of eating soft food at a solarium. They got what they wanted.
And their money?
They're professional investors. They're used to losing money most of the time.
Then that's all my play was for them? A tax write-off? A chance to hobnob? What about me?
You? Only you can answer that. What did you want?
My play produced.
You got that.
I wanted it to be good.
Oh, you wanted a good play. What are you cocking around with me for? I never cheated anybody. Everybody got what they wanted.
I thought you believed in my play.
I never said I didn't. I could have produced anything. But I spent the time with your play because I saw something in it. A way to make money. Also, something that came from the heart. I never said it was perfect. I gave it a chance.
Chance to fail.
Yes. It's easy to have a success with a sure thing. I gave you a chance to fail. You learn from your failures. Do some rewrites. Have a reading. Make it grow. But leave me out of it, because there's no money in that. But most important, be honest with yourself. Look, you're a produced playwright. Hey. How often does that happen? A produced playwright. Be happy.
Be happy?
Now, if you excuse me, I got to entertain Mrs. Goodmanson, or she won't pay for the party. There you are, moonlight. My love, my little cat Delta. Come, I want to show you the moonlight. You'll see the moonlight. We'll go outside. You'll look up.
How are you, buddy? I'm happy.